Look at him eating all that cheese. Oh, hello, my dear sweet dudes and dudettes. It is so nice to see you guys. My name's Denise, and I'm here to tell you a bedtime story. Today, I wanted to share Scaredy Mouse with you. Look at his cute little ears. I love it so much. Go ahead and go grab your stuffed animals. I got mine right here. I'll give them a big, huge hug while you guys go get yours. Thanks, Mark. Mark wanted to say hi. Alright, guys, let's do it. This is called Scaredy Mouse. Let's see what it's about. In a small hole behind a closet under the stairs lived a large family of mice. The youngest was called Squeak. Squeak was a small mouse, a scared mouse, a stay-at-home mouse. One evening, Squeak was woken up by his little sister, Nibbles. "Let's go to the kitchen," she said. I've just seen something yummy, a chocolate cake as big as a wheel." Squeak loved chocolate cake, but he was very scared. What if I get lost?" he worried. "What if we meet the big ginger cat with green eyes?" "The ginger cat's asleep," said Nibbles, "and I know how to keep you from getting lost." Nibbles found a big ball of string and tied one end around Squeak. "There," she said. "All you have to do is follow the string and you'll find your way home." Creative little mouse. They scurried out of the mouse hole and into the dark, shadowy hall. Squeak kept close to Nibbles, trailing the string behind him, but as they crossed the hall, Squeak saw a long, stripy tail. It's the cat! It's the cat!" he cried. Squeak ran this way and that, willy-nilly around and back. "Don't be silly," said Nibbles. "It's only a scarf." Squeak slowly came out of his hiding place. Nibbles and Squeak scampered through the dining room, under the table and under the chairs. But just as Squeak was about to eat a cookie crumb, he saw two eyes gleaming in the dark. "It's the cat! It's the cat!" he cried. Squeak ran this way and that, willy-nilly, round and back. "Don't be silly," said Nibbles. "It's only a toy." Squeak smiled nervously. They crept into the den, past the fireplace and past the ticking clock. Suddenly, Squeak froze in his tracks. There, peeping above the edge of the armchair, was a head with two sharp ears. "It's the cat! It's the cat!" he cried. Squeak ran this way and that, willy-nilly, round and back. "Don't be silly," said Nibbles. "It's only a pillow." "Silly me," said Squeak. The two mice tiptoed into the kitchen, across the boards and past the cupboard. Squeak peeped inside. He shivered and shook. There in the shadows was something furry. "It's the cat! It's the cat!" he cried. Squeak ran this way and that, willy-nilly, round and back. "Don't be silly," said Nibbles. It's only a feather duster. Phew, said Squeak. Just then Nibbles spotted the chocolate cake out on the table. It didn't take them long to find their way up to it. Soon their paws and whiskers were sticky with chocolate. Yummy, said Nibbles. I could eat all day. Squeak was a hungry mouse, but also a worried mouse, a scared mouse, and a want-to-go-home mouse. Looks like me when I'm eating chocolate cake. So Nibbles scrambled down the fridge, and Squeak and the cake followed. They heaved the cake across the floor. Just as they reached the door, a shadow fell across their path. It's the cat! It's the cat! Cried Squeak. Don't be silly, said Nibbles. It's only... Uh-oh. That really does look like a cat. It's only the cat! Run, Squeak! Eek! Squeak ran this way and that, willy-nilly, round and back. The big ginger cat narrowed his eyes, opened his claws, and... Uh-oh. Pounced! But the cat found himself caught in a web of string. The more he struggled, the more he became tangled, until soon he was tied up like a fat ginger package. A mad cat, a sad cat, a feeling like a fool cat. Squeak was no longer a small mouse or a scared mouse. He was as bold as a lion mouse. And the next time he met the big ginger cat, he just said... Look how sad that cat looks. All tangled up. Boo! Looks like they're chasing the cat away. That was a really fun book. I loved that, and it just goes to show you that sometimes you don't need to be afraid, you know? Sometimes things scare us, but sometimes they're not even worth being scared of. So I really loved that small little book. All right, guys, I love you so much. Thank you guys so much for letting me inside your homes and reading you a bedtime story before you go to sleep. I'm going to give Mark one more big hug. You guys do the same with your stuffies. Ready? Sometimes I really like shaking him around. All right, guys, I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye. Say bye, Mark.